5, 4, 3, 2, and a 1.
Hello, everybody. I'm here. Welcome to another episode of TigerBelly. Hi. I'd be good at ASMR, I think.
100%. Oh.
Does it do anything?
What about climbing a tree?
Does that seem like it?
That's good.
Is it more of a koala doing it?
Cool. Yeah, it's an animal.
Yeah. Dude, if I was an animal, I'd be a good koala, bro. I mean, if I'd be cute, I'd be the cutest koala.
For sure.
Okay, let's move on.
No one agrees with
No one says.
What about a red panda?
Hey, bro, you don't talk until I introduce you.
My bad.
Jay, thank you so much for coming. And
Sorry
I really,
about that.
It's okay, and I really like you. And I know that when you first came up, I was kind of like jabbing you a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that because I love you.
No, I noticed. I listen to all your shows. I'm a huge fan, which is making me intimidated, but at the same time, I'm confident enough to hang, I believe.
Okay.
So I'm not gonna let you intimidate me. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, am I intimidating you now?
You
Because
tried,
you look
but
like
it
a buff
failed.
painting right now.
Is that an intimidated look?
Yes.
Well then, yeah. a little
Okay.
bit.
All right. Let's move on. Let me get to the intro.
He's got godlike ability, and I'm intimidated.
Do you
by
really think I do?
Wow.
it. Yes.
More like Buddha, right? No.
Yeah, or
Yeah.
like a higher power.
I don't know
higher
his
power.
Higher
skills.
power.
Anyway, let
Sorry.
me You guys get along, you two? I don't.
You can't see it?
It's like we do.
You guys do?
We do. Yeah, I'm just watching the fireworks.
All right. So anyway, we've got.
I headbutted the mannequin
Why did you? Where?
on the back of my head.
I know, but what part of the mannequin did
On
you
its
hit with your
hand.
head? Oh, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, just as long as it's not the
You know,
privates, man.
they'll get canceled.
Don't get canceled.
Okay.
Okay. Are you ready now? Okay. Jay. We've got Gilbert in the room.
What's up?
Your face is flatter than ever.
Thank you. Thank you.
And I'm just going to introduce both of you now, okay? Now, I want to say this, and Tony, don't feel weird about it, but, I've had a lot of guests on the show, and I'm going to lock eyes with you because I'm not going to be intimidated by you, right?
Okay.
I'm going to lock eyes with you.
I don't think I'm intimidating.
You do intimidate me, but I'm not afraid.
Okay.
Wow.
So here we go. Hi. Thanks for coming. Anyway, I want to say that I grew up watching no sports.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know anything about sports. I don't know how pass interference works. You know what I mean? I don't know, double backs. I don't know double faults. I don't know
double
anything
fault.
about any sport at all. I've never learned. I refuse to.
Yeah.
But the only sport that I've had interest in is skateboarding because of the fact I grew up in San Diego, Poway. And then when I moved to La Jolla and I moved, I had a coffee shop job, and all these people from Tumieto Skateboard, company would come. This is back in the 90s.
Yep.
Would come and hang out at the coffee shop, and I learned skateboarding. I grew up with Bones Brigade in the 80s, and
I've heard him talk about pop shove-its on the show.
yeah, my brother can
I've
do a
confirmed that
pop
he knows.
shove it clear. I've never learned that. I can't ollie because
You know what it is?
yeah, but I'm shaped like a dumpling, so my body just doesn't work.
Dumplings don't do
can
it.
ollie?
Can they?
Dumplings can?
They can.
Okay, I didn't know that. Well, then I'm a broken dumpling.
Dude, you're not a real
I'm a fucking
dumpling.
broken. I'm not a real dumpling. So here's the introduction. I'm a huge fan of this next guy. Video games. I love his video games. Some of the combination moves that you have to do in that the reissue of the thing is fucking bullshit. It's fucking. You have
Is that
to
why you brought me here? That's
Yes, I want to tell you, dude. You have to ollie, and then you have to do a switch to continue the fucking combo.
Ridiculous.
And then do another fucking. It's too fucking hard, bro. All right? I'm not fucking a regular Asian. Regular Asians can do this shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, fuck, I lost the fucking manual. And I guess, anyway. So,
You're just out of practice.
yeah.
He's having a
This is
moment.
my girlfriend, Khalyla.
Hi, I'm Khalyla. So nice to meet you.
Hi.
So, soccer had Lionel Messi.
Yeah.
Right? This is the last compliment I'm going to give you. Soccer had Lionel Messi, right? Football has Tom Brady.
Sure.
And I think skateboarding has Tony Hawk and his friend Jason.
Oh, man, he dropped off.
They dropped hard. Uh-oh. Give them a round of applause, guys.
Thank you. Thank you. I think. Thank you, I think.
So, Tony, why is it so hard to do those combos?
There, you know what? Let me go back. We met a long time ago.
Yep.
We worked together a long time ago.
That's right.
And you and Will, right?
So, yeah.
Will Sasso, and you guys were massive fans of THPS.
Oh, huge.
Huge. I mean, you guys were like, that was zeroed in. Right when I met you, it was just like talking about video games. And I think that if you were playing the way you played back then, you wouldn't have a problem. That's what I'm trying to say.
No. That, you know what? I get what your argument, right? But I'm going to say that
You were much better before. That's what I'm saying.
No, what I'm going to say to you, right, is I need to argue against that. And the demo, that very first demo way back in the day,
Pizza Hut.
right? It was just that warehouse demo,
Yeah.
right? I played that 1,000 times, dude. It was so much. I'm just saying, it's just so much more complex now. All right, but
It just looks better.
It looks
It's
better.
like
It's
controls.
a good game. It's a good game. The achievements
Okay.
are impossible. It's a good game.
It's all right.
Yeah. How do you guys get
you're
along?
just-
Why do you guys get
more-
along? How?
I'm secretly a billionaire. My parents are, and they pay him to befriend me. I have a magical life. I
good
get
deal.
what I want. And if I
Why'd
don't
you
get
have
it,
to expose it now,
I
Jason?
cry to Papa.
Yeah. So you grew up wealthy.
I'm a billionaire.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You might have heard of a really rich family. That's me.
I'd have heard of the.
You mean the Roosevelt
Rockefellers?
Kellogg's.
The Kellogg's. I've
My
heard of
dad's
them.
name is Steve Kellogg's.
Okay.
I like how his name is the apostrophe. Steve Kellogg.
Well, I've never had royalty here, so
Yeah,
welcome.
you're welcome.
Welcome, JJ.
I'll probably give you a large sum of money before I leave as well.
Oh, thank you so
Usually
much.
how it works, right, Tony?
Oh, thank you
take
so
it.
much.
I guess.
What do you guys talk about on your podcast?
We talk about, well, there's always a theme of skateboarding.
That's in there for sure.
And as of late, a theme about being older skateboarders, which we
That's
both
in
are.
there too. Yeah.
He's having a bit of a resurgence of his career. He was a pro skater and became a successful
MMA fighter?
host,
no.
radio host on SiriusXM,
Yeah.
which where we started. He and I started on SiriusXM in 2004,
Yeah.
doing a show there.
But we were friends before that.
We were friends before that, but that was our journey into broadcasting.
But what you say is what everybody says.
What?
Why are you friends with each other?
It just
Skateboarding before, people were like, wait, you're going over to Tony's house. And I'm like, yeah, that's my friends. And they're like, why? I'm like, because he asked me, because we're going to hang out. Yeah, but why? Why? Is it like a demo? Or are you getting paid to like expose your tattoos? What is it? I'm like, because I like him. We hang out. And a couple of my good friends never understood that.
Yeah, we came from different worlds of skateboarding for sure, but we always got along really well, and I think just connected on other things. So it was what was like we always had each other's backs, even though we were in different camps, kind of.
yeah.
He's not full of shit. And I was into, if you're full of shit, you need to fuck off in skateboarding. I was a righteous skateboarder, and he was an undercover reality-based guy. Everyone thinks it's all Tony Hawk, fucking McDonald's ads. Tony Hawk doesn't bullshit, doesn't lie, doesn't fucking exaggerate. Like, he's pretty laid back considering he's the greatest skateboarder that ever fucking lived. You know, it's like all those little things combined to me. I'm like, you're the realest dude out of all of us.
Well, it's also, can I just throw something else out there?
Yeah.
Is that he's also, I think you're emotionally strong. I know you seem to be maybe sensitive at times, but the shit that you were getting in the 80s and stuff back in the day, right? You were, and being so young and be able to fucking absorb that shit and still perform under that kind of pressure is fucking amazing, dude.
Yeah, I definitely had my share of haters.
Yeah.
Good
through the
poker
years.
face.
Well, no, like,
You couldn't see it. Your poker face, you always looked like they weren't getting to you.
Yeah, I mean, I think that I went through it. It's really strange because I went through it very early on, especially in elementary and junior high school, where I was blasted for being a skater. So already I was an outcast and being made fun of because it was like, you still skate? Like, haven't you grown up yet?
Yeah.
And I'm 12.
wow.
And then so I realized, okay, I'm not part of this crew, but I still love doing it. So then when I went and skated, I was a weird kid because I was super scrawny. I was way smaller than everyone else. It was all Dogtown and Z-Boys. It was about your style, partying, and I'm just like a little nerdy kid from San Diego. And so they're just like, who's this kid? And then I'm ollieing into my airs, which was kind of unheard of at the time, and they thought I was cheating. So then I became an outcast in this outcast community that I fell in love with, and I was just always like on this island, and just came to realize like, I don't care. I love doing this. So I'm just going to keep doing it, and eventually got way better at it. and kind of shut down the haters. But it definitely prepared me for all kinds of other issues like that in terms of social media and
Oh my God, yeah.
being called a sellout and all this stuff. And I was like, shoot, you should hear the stuff they used to say to my face. Like, you, guys,
Wow.
you guys are hiding behind anonymous.
That's
Twitter
what I'm talking
profiles.
about. Is just that because I've heard that before, I guess, over the years. You know what I mean? But it's like, if you didn't have the skills, right, that'd be one thing. But dude, you're just so technically advanced above all the other. I feel like I'm kissing your ass, and I'm just giving you your props. That's all.
No, I appreciate
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah.
But also, just in that sense, I used to get made fun of because they said I was a robot or I was a circus trick skater.
Yeah.
It's just like he's twirling his board like a baton, and I was like, what? I thought that was good to try to do.
But as a as a stand-up too, right? Somebody will come back 6 months after they saw me the first time, and they'll be like, "Wow, he's still doing the same jokes." Yeah, because I'm perfecting the fucking bit, man. You know what I mean?
But
It's the
Or
same
can you
thing.
imagine if we got in trouble for doing the same tricks?
Right?
It'd be over.
Everybody be very angry.
Yeah, it would be over.
Yeah.
But your poker face is not very good.
What do you mean?
I mean, when the haters come on strong.
Yeah, me too.
I'm not good.
Show us your poker face.
What you mean when I'm on stage? You mean, or when I'm reading
Any
it
other
online?
time.
Okay,
How
this
about
is
this? Bobby Lee, you're a hack.
this. I read that.
Yeah.
Okay, let me just open up the phone.
Yeah.
And then scroll a little bit, and so let me read a couple that are positive, and then you read. So, nothing to do today. Drink my coffee.
With a straw.
You know what I mean? Cigarette. I smoke like a European. I don't know if Europeans, right? So let's look up the phone. My little, right, the lock,
Yeah.
right? Twitter. You're great. You're wonderful. Go ahead.
Bobby Lee's a hack.
And then I bring out the razor. And I don't do this way. I go along the vein. Yeah.
No
Correct
joking.
way.
The correct way. I get real. I'm so sensitive.
What's
dude.
your poker face like, Jason?
Have one. I just shut off and I look like I'm going to punch you in the face.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So it happened at a show.
It's very effective.
I did a show at Skankfest, the Jason Ellis show, in front of a live audience, and a comedian that I really like that I haven't met told a dude to come up to the stage and say, "Hey, you guys suck. You're not funny." And the guy came down and said it, and I was like, "I'm not." I'm like, I thought we were doing good. And then I'm burying myself right now. And then the guy next to me, Dan Soder, goes, "Wait, that guy got told by Shane Gillis to say that." And I'm like, "Wait, Shane Gillis thinks I suck." That's way worse than a random dude. And they're all joking about it, saying, "Hey, don't worry, we discovered the culprit." But people DM me after the show came out. They could tell. Like, I shut off and I was like, I really liked that guy. And I thought that the show was doing well. I thought I was like,
You know what,
pretty
dude?
talented, but to know that I suck is pretty fucked up. I saw him the next day and went up to him about it.
What'd he say?
He said, "I was just joking." And I was like, "Well, I think you're really funny, even if you don't think I'm funny, regardless."
All right, well, I'll sit back down now.
Wait,
He
why?
made up.
You gonna give him a hug?
He made up for it.
He did.
He did?
Yeah, he did.
Shane did.
That's
He
how
did.
you make up for it?
He said, "Come on, man. I don't think you're not funny at all."
Oh.
Like he.
If it's a bit, then it's right. I mean,
If that happened to you, you would shut down. I know you, Bobby.
Yeah,
You would
I
come home
did.
crying. I know you
I
would.
left the venue and there were people like, "Man, Ellis, what a show!" And I was like, "Thank you."
oh,
And I
I've been
walked
there.
all the way back to my hotel, like, shut off. My wife, when I got back to the room, like, "What?" I'm like, "Doesn't matter. Just someone."
Oh, Jason, I've been there. I've been there. Don't worry about it.
It's like the
Fuck that guy.
Yeah. And I noticed that the other guys didn't get touched by it, and I was like, "You're touchy."
All right. So
Everybody else on stage was like, "Hey, Gillis," and
Yeah.
right on. And I was like, still like, how do I? Is it me that sucked? Which part did I do that made it suck?
oh my
I
god.
better myself.
Oh, I love a good downward spiral.
Yes, yeah.
It's funny. It's all in here with us,
Yeah.
right? It's
Isn't
just we assume things, and our minds go out of control, and all of a sudden it's a whirlwind, and you're fucked.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'm sorry. I got booed off a stage in
No,
front
you
of 20,000 people.
Well, like 20 years ago or something.
Things thrown at
No,
him.
20,000
Thrown
people
at him.
throwing
How did you
bottles at me. I just like you know how like a single
It's
tear.
not funny.
It's not.
If
A
you're
single tear
serious.
came down my face like this, and I just walked off stage.
Didn't you say bye?
I didn't say bye. I remember seeing a replay, and I was on stage going.
You did it.
I was bombing so hard. I started mumbling on stage. I started going, and I couldn't even get a word out.
Damn.
You just left?
And I just left the stage. But check it out, bro. They still fucking paid me, dog. What's up?
That's not a very good thing.
That's a terrible ending.
It is.
Yeah, that
that's
was
not a
not.
movie?
There was
That's
no.
not a
The better ending is that
No, that was
you
no
went back the
resolution.
night
Yeah, you didn't
after
win at
and you
all.
crushed it.
No, I got paid, dog. What's up?
I'd say, yeah, he's right. That's a
No, the
terrible
next
ending.
night I did the same show, but I rearranged the lineup, and then I killed.
Wait,
The lineup.
told
I mean,
the jokes in a different lineup, and
No, it's the lady I followed. I couldn't follow her. It was Leslie
okay.
Jones.
wait, if was she really funny or really unfunny?
She destroyed.
Yeah, Leslie Jones. Leslie Jones is very funny.
Oh, so
Yeah.
don't go out
dog.
after
What's
a
up?
Okay,
Dog,
So
I died.
I'm just starting to get into it.
Yeah.
I'm learning.
Stand up, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the most
hard.
nervous thing I've ever done in my life, and I fought a 300-pound man on steroids once, and I was more nervous the other day going out in front of 500 people than anywhere near the bit. Right when I could tell Shane Carlin was like, "I'm gonna knock you out," and I was like, "Oh, this is terrifying." It's more scared when they said, "You're gonna love this guy." I was like, "Oh, probably won't." I mean, fuck. Yeah, it's
But Jay,
terrifying.
can you can you think of it in this way? You're on stage, right? And you have guys like, was it Sam Morril or Mark Norman? Who'd you say was it there?
At
The
Kink
comics.
Fest?
At the comics that were there. It was Shane.
Oh no! Shane and Dan Soder,
Dan Soder,
Jay
that-
Okerson.
No, right. So just those three alone,
Good
right?
guys.
Just
Yeah.
those three alone. They're the best comics on planet Earth.
They are heavy hitters,
And
right?
you are with them, right? You're
Yeah.
in the same group with them.
That's why I
So
just-
what does that say about you? You belong
what?
there.
You should have been.
It's not a fluke.
I needed somebody to say that because I was like, yeah, those are all heavy hitters, which means when he says this show isn't funny, it's me that's making it
no,
not
no, no.
funny.
No. In
That's
fact,
what I thought.
he's done our podcast before. He's banned.
We have a Shane Gillis band now. Courtesy
Fuck
of Jason Ellis.
10-year
Wait a
Shane
minute.
Gillis ban right now.
Wait a minute, I don't want
This is-
anybody
no,
in comedy
this-
to not like me. I
You
don't wanna
can't
cause
bully
any-
my friend,
Yeah, ooh.
my little sensitive Australian friend over here.
Wow.
Right? Fucking ban him. Write that down. Write it down. My bad, dude.
Wow.
Yeah.
Off with his head.
This is the biggest thing that's ever happened.
Yeah, bro. I have power, dude.
Yeah. No, you do.
Back to tone now.
Yeah, let's do that. So-
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Brooklyn, baby.
Brooklyn and y'all.
Brooklyn and y'all. You guys, Brooklyn is the only sheets and
use.
comforters we use.
We have really
the-
special bodies, I think.
Well, we have royal bodies
Royal.
and regal. That's what the doctor said.
Whether you're shopping scents for a candle lover or grabbing a gift card, aka the gift that keeps on giving, this kind of comfort is always a hit for the holidays. Brooklinen makes award-winning comfort year-round that makes the perfect gift this holiday season. By the way, Brooklinen not only sells sheets, they sell everything you need to live a very luxurious, comfortable life.
Yep.
They sell bathroom essentials like robes.
Brooklinen's comfort game is unmatched, and their lineup keeps getting better, guys. If you're looking for more ways to stay cozy, check out Brooklinen's candles, eye masks, and accessories.
Give the gift of comfort this holiday season and save while you do it. Go to brooklinen.com and use the promo code TIGER for $20 off with a minimum purchase of $100. That's BROOKLINEN.com and enter promo code TIGER for $20 off with a minimum purchase of $100.
Ooh, and can I just say one thing?
Hit me with
if
it,
you
girl.
If you want to go matchy with Bobby and I, there are these new sheets that are sort of bluish and tie-dye.
Oh, yeah.
And it is so freaking
Oh,
pretty.
yeah.
And we can be twinsies if you buy it.
Guys, be twinsies with Bobby and Khalyla at brooklinen.com, promo code TIGER.
Roman.
Yeah.
Roman for your penis. Roman.
Yeah.
Roman for your penis.
Penis.
Roman. When the moment for intimacy arrives, you need to be ready. Roman is ready.
Roman ready.
That's right.
Roman's system is completely confidential and totally discreet. No big logos or labels on packages. In fact, 52% of guys aged 40 to 70 experience some form of erectile dysfunction.
I've-
That's like half the population.
I've experienced 9 forms of it.
I know you have.
Damn, that's
Yes,
intense,
no,
dude.
that's a lot. But
you
anyway,
know what he
Roman is
says?
yeah.
does
You
he
know what
say?
he says when he's ready?
What?
And good to go?
Yeah.
He comes out and he's like, Roman ready.
Oh.
And not in that voice.
Yeah, you go, woman witty.
Yeah, I do it with that. I do that. Anyway, the benefits for ED treatment can help you reconnect with your partner and rediscover the joy of sex.
Go to getroman.com/belly now to speak to a U.S. licensed healthcare professional about erectile dysfunction to get $15 off your first month of treatment.
Getting started is simple. Just go to getroman.com/belly and complete an online visit.
Go to getroman.com/belly today, and if you're prescribed, get $15 off your first month of ED treatment. That's getroman.com/belly for $15 off your first month of ED treatment if prescribed. Make sure you're ready to have confidence and control this fall. Roman ready.
I want to say another thing, how you helped me. Not indirectly.
Okay.
Okay. So, I remember there was a moment in your career where you were back when you were, a kid, where you're being bummed about doing competitions. You know what I mean? It was bumming you out because of the pressure and always having to be, first or whatever. You talked to Rodney Mullen, right? Because he had gotten out of competitions. And then after that, your intentions were not necessarily to win, it's to have fun and do the best you can, but to be in the joy of it. And that's helped me in my career as well. You know what I mean? Instead of looking at like a prize or I have to get there, or if I don't do this perfect, this is not going to happen, right?
Yep.
Instead of just going in, doing the best I can, having fun, enjoying my life, and whatever the consequences is or whatever comes down from it, so be it. And I learned that from you, bro.
Oh, thank you. That's very liberating.
Yeah. Do you remember that conversation you had?
Of course, yeah. I mean, it was. Well, I was definitely at a point. I mean, the whole old saying, "It's lonely at the top." It was really that when I would go to a contest, I was basically expected to win, and at some point, the judges were judging me against what they thought I was capable of, as opposed to judging me against the other riders. So they would judge me super harshly if I didn't rise to that. And at some point, I was just like, "This isn't even fun. I'm not enjoying skating. I don't enjoy going to these events. I'm totally separated from everyone else." And so I just pulled back for a little while and then ended up having a conversation with Rodney, who had famously quit competing before, but said that it was because his dad forced him to. But in reality, he was going through what I was going through much earlier.
Yeah.
And so when he told me that, and he's like, you just have to go with the idea that it's all or nothing. And don't play it conservative. Don't use the strategy. Don't do it where it's consuming all of your thought and energy. Just go for it.
Yeah.
And if it works out, it's gonna be awesome. If it doesn't, who cares?
Yeah.
It's another one.
Yeah. It's not the end of the world.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I also want to tell people out there, it's just that there's something cool about failing as well.
Oh, there was such a deeper lesson in the failures. And for sure, through those years when I was not winning as much or maybe placing closer down the scale or the rankings, it was like that just taught me that that's okay. And that, or you can learn from all that. You can learn what not to do or how not to accept that. Like how to, what I mean is how to accept it, to just think, okay, this is part of who I am, and it's okay that this one didn't work out, and this next one might be better, and also you learn to enjoy the wins, so to speak, better.
Yeah.
Where they're not just constant and they start to not mean anything.
Also, during that process, you would win some too, just
Sure.
by doing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course.
You
Yeah.
never came across as somebody losing. Like when you were having those contests that you weren't going in, or maybe if you did, you didn't win every time. You still seemed to us that you were Tony Hawk. Like if you got second one time, it was like the great Tony Hawk didn't do his best ride. Shit happens. You're still him. You're still him. Like when he.
But it was easier for me to accept.
Right. Yeah. I never realized that you losing was a bad thing for you because I always lost. And it's like, yeah. I come to the contest and
Well, you never won anything.
I won it. I've placed well, but in the standings, I think I was maybe third for a little bit because I just went to every contest and I stayed in the top 5, but the best I ever did in a contest was 3rd. I never won.
You get money for that?
Yeah. Just not his money.
Yeah.
I'm not complaining. That's the way it goes. Like somebody's got to get 3rd, somebody's going to get 5th. I was one of those guys. Still had a really good time.
But look at your life, though. Look at I don't know much about you, but just from what I've gathered, right? You were a skateboarder as a kid.
Yep.
Right? Then you did radio, right? Because I Googled it, pretty popular.
Yep.
Right? You now you're in a completely different transition. You're still skateboarding, but you're doing the podcast. My point is that you're doing so many different crazy things in life. I mean, if somebody can find one fucking thing to do, right? It's a miracle. You've found many paths.
Right.
It's amazing. Do you feel better or no? I feel like I feel like I'm not making you feel better.
I listen to you on the
I want
show.
you to feel better,
I feel
man.
like you
Why do you
always
assume
fuck
that he
with
feels
people.
better?
And
I love him.
Why would you assume? Let me tell you something about 3rd.
I like this bit too. I listen to you do it. I'm
Have her
excited.
do it. Have
Go
her do
ahead.
it. Have fucking do it. Go.
He's assuming that there was just a bunch of sorrow on your end, and I hate that because you were a professional skateboarder. Granted, you weren't at number 1 for the rest of your life, but there's so much joy to be had in
I
just
traveled the
being
world
in it.
getting paid to be a skateboarder. It was
Oh
good.
yeah, we were living the dream.
Yes,
Yeah,
he was
sure.
equally living the dream.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, nothing was bad. You're
Can I
making
tell you
it out
guys
like it's
something?
bad.
Can I tell you?
You're
I
right.
have a question. I have a genuine question. What are your thoughts on people who say they skate but are actual posers in real life?
Okay. All right, dude. Or stop for a second, or just stop for a second, all right? And just push pause.
Who carries
I don't know where. I don't know where.
skateboard around.
Okay,
Yeah.
just stop for a second.
Owned a skate shop,
I don't.
but don't know how to skate.
Okay, that's an attack on me.
I was gonna say that
Wait.
seems a very pointed question.
Wait, you own a skate shop?
It's oddly specific.
Okay, so
Wait.
I used to live in Silver Lake,
Yeah.
and me and my friend opened up a skate store called Juvie in Silver Lake, right? And my best friend at the time was a guy named Laban Fidius. You know who he is?
Yeah,
Right. So Laban, was a skater for Dogtown, and he for a couple of years
And a prolific juggler.
he's one of the best jugglers, and he can do that little. He's a
Yeah.
The
you know how,
unicycle?
yeah, he's a freaky white dude where he can do all that.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. You're like, you know how freaky white dudes can do all that with the fire
He
and all
performed. He performed at Riley's birthday party, like his 3rd or 4th birthday party.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, because I didn't have money to get animals and whatnot or experiences, and so he came and juggled, and people were hyped.
I
that?
still
Oh, he's
live
good.
with him.
He's that good, babe.
What's that?
I still live with him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With Laban in Silver Lake?
No, in Encinitas.
Oh, really?
Back in the day when he was just a pro skateboarder.
I love him.
And he taught me how to juggle.
Wow, yeah.
He would fucking do
one
it
of
all
the
day
greatest
with
guys of
everything.
all time. I
Yeah.
think that guy, right?
What?
He's one of the greatest guys of all
He's
time,
a
I
fucking
think.
talent.
Okay, so
But
you
he tried to teach me how to do it, right?
wow.
wait,
so
are
I
you
would-
juggling or ollieing? What's going on?
fucking. You know what? Don't be fucking rude, Tony.
It looks like the horse was trying to bug him off.
Oh, you guys went and rode mechanical bulls. I get it now.
And juggled at the same time. You
All
should've seen
right.
it.
I shouldn't have demonstrated it. But basically, what I'm trying to do is lift.
Yeah.
Right? And
Yeah.
bring the thing down and go, don't do that again. I'm going to do the demonstration. Don't do a hee-haw or anything like that, please, all right? So here I go. I do a click, click. Do it.
Do it again, Jason. Do it again, Jason.
So, yeah, and I
Yeah.
just couldn't do it. I never learned how.
Yeah.
Back to the story about the shop.
We can help
Your
you.
skateboarding skills, though.
What?
I got a skateboard in the car.
We can get you there. We can get you there.
There is no way.
Could ollie right now.
My
We can
knees,
definitely get you to ollie.
Yeah.
you can teach me how to ollie.
In 5
Yes.
minutes.
Yes.
There's no way you can. I do.
Guaranteed.
But
Guaranteed
confidence.
video of you doing an ollie, the board's in the air, and you land it
We have
back
to
on the
get-
board.
yeah, okay.
Guaranteed.
I just wanna
Need
show
some
you
other
guys-
footwear
let me
there,
show you,
but-
let me show you, okay? All right.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay, show us.
So, let me see if my technique. Let me put my phone away. Sorry. This is perfect.
Oh my
Maybe
God.
We need it. It doesn't work without a skateboard.
Yeah,
not
but
to
let's see how
stare-
bad it is. That's not bad.
Okay, it's not
a bit
bad, but
slow.
you're slow. See,
You got to get a pop.
Yeah, there's a snap. That's
Yes!
closer. That's it. Yeah.
And he looked at us while he was doing it.
Yeah. Ooh,
That's
eye
how
contact.
easy he could do it.
Eye contact.
Okay, you have no under. That hurt so fucking bad.
On where?
There's everywhere. My ankles, 2 knee joints. I'm fucked. There's no way I'm gonna learn.
Oh.
And I'm old. I'm 50 now.
I'm 50.
We just got your timing better in 3 attempts.
Right, you're right. I did learn. I
Right?
did grow a little bit.
You're no longer a poser, sweetie. Congratulations.
No, you know what? You called me out. Hold on, leave it out there. Leave it out there. You called me out, right? But since I love you, and since I love you, and since we're lovers,
Put it here.
put it here.
So romantic.
Yeah, but I
I've never reconciled with my wife like that.
Yeah, I know. Put her here.
But I'm not going to.
Well,
try that 'cause
I love
know
you,
it
and
won't.
we're lovers, and put her here. Okay, pal.
You probably also never.
I'll see you tonight.
You probably also never lied to her about being a good skater.
Wait, you said you were good?
Yes, when we first met. He had,
How good did
he
you
had
say you were?
skateboards all over his home.
Oh, you were like claiming,
Yes.
and you can't do an ollie.
Bro,
Put it here.
Hot claim.
You
bro,
started
back up,
it,
back up.
Bobby. You started this.
I understand
You
that.
brought
But
it
can I just say?
about.
But does this count?
Wow.
I know personally, probably 100 pro skaters. Just listen. Let me just defend myself. All right.
Here's the argument.
Including news, as I could tell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. And I also I grew up in San Diego, so I grew up in the environmento of it, right?
Yeah.
And so I understand the culture. I understand the sport. Like I understand the history of it.
You're obsessed with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm obsessed. You know I'm obsessed with
You
it,
are.
right? Yeah. I'm obsessed with it.
His
so
brother is also a great skater.
my brother can ollie and kick flip, heel flip. He can do a pop shove it, all that kind of stuff. But yeah, I don't know how. But anyway, let's move on, okay? I don't want to talk about it anymore. And I am a fucking poser. You know what? I'm not. You know what? Fuck it. I'm a poser. I'm a loser and I'm a poser.
Can you roll on one?
Excuse me?
Can you roll down the road on a skateboard? I was just I'm trying to lead you into a good thing here. If you can,
Okay.
then you can skate.
Hey, fucktard.
What?
What?
I never had anybody
Yeah, fucktard. Listen.
that small say that.
It doesn't feel good, does it? It doesn't feel good, does it? It doesn't feel good.
You're coming across crazy as fuck right
I'm sorry.
like,
You're right. You're right.
Tony,
I never had anyone say that that couldn't back it up.
Yeah, you're right. I can't back up. My bad.
Oh, man.
I was too aggressive. But can I just say this? Let's calm down. Let's get back
Don't
to.
forget, he also fights MMA.
I get it. Let's just go back to, let's go back a little bit. And I want to say the reason why I called you that was because I felt like earlier I was trying to make you feel better about your life and whatnot.
Yeah.
I said also just listen to what I'm saying.
Unnecessarily.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
All right. And unnecessarily, granted, right? And I was just, remember all that stuff like you're there with the other Canadians, so you belong. I was trying to do all that.
Yeah.
And then you did that.
And then you showed your vulnerability.
That's right.
And he didn't back
And
it up.
he
I
did
get
not
it.
back
Yes.
me up on. Thank you so
Right.
much, Tony.
I understand.
He
I understand what he's saying. I don't think it deserved fucktard, but I understand.
Okay.
I think fucktard was too harsh.
I think, yeah.
Yeah, and I
over the
apologize.
top
Twice.
there.
I did
Yeah.
it twice. I apologize.
Yeah.
All right.
Can we forget that
Yeah.
incident ever happened?
Yeah, yeah.
All right, and can we move on?
Yeah.
Thank you. Let's just. I want to take a little temperature of the room.
We should
okay?
roll down the hill together.
We have great hills here.
bro.
Hates it.
You know what? I am going to prove
All
to
right.
you once and for all.
I am a fucktard.
that I can fucking roll down a fucking.
I'm
hill
not saying
on a
you can't.
skateboard.
I'm
Right?
asking if you want to.
Yeah, but
Yeah, he
Oh, you-
he wasn't challenging. He
Oh,
was asking.
Oh, I took it the wrong
He
way.
did.
You're so defensive.
Oh, I took it the wrong way. You were asking. This is what you're doing. You were going, "Hey, Bob, why don't we roll down this hill together?"
yeah, you don't need to ollie.
That's not what I heard. What I heard was, "I bet you can't fucking roll down the hill."
Right.
Right. So I apologize.
Right. Might have been a bit of both.
It was
Yeah.
a step too far, and let's read the temperature of the room. Let me ask you two, okay? Because you don't know me that well. All right. From 1 to 10, how much do you like me?
I like you a lot. I
One-
know,
1 to
and I
10,
know
how
a
much?
lot more
So
about
far.
you. I think that they're an accidental likable genius because you're kind of mean to people and you kind of backstab and say things that are like mean and inappropriate, but you're like you got cuddly angle where it's like if you get caught,
The angle.
you didn't really mean it anyway, even though you kind of admit that you did mean it sometimes.
Right
and
down-
everybody likes it,
Write down Cuddly Angle. Got a really good name. Okay, so
and I love it. I think it's genius.
all right.
I'll go with a 9. I don't. I'll
thank-
give you a point of spread just because we don't spend that much time together.
I know.
So maybe I haven't seen something. I don't know.
Out of 100, a 9 out of 10.
I'm gonna go with 10.
Okay, good. That's great. How
I'm
about
in
you?
awe.
My,
I would
my
say
scale
a
goes to
10.
11.
Oh, it goes to I'll go. Yeah.
I would say a 10. Like, the only reason I'm not looking shook right now is because I'm used to hanging out with him.
Yeah.
So I've dealt with gods before, you know?
Okay, I'm going to tell you why I do what I do.
It's like Oasis right now, both brothers.
Together in one room?
Saying, hello, Jace. You know, it's like that.
Yeah.
Like, fuck, okay.
Do those guys get along
No,
now?
still.
Not?
Stupid.
I saw one of them in a documentary.
From Oasis?
No, we watched the Oasis documentary. But recently I don't know if it was Noel or Liam, but
I don't even know their fucking names.
yeah, it's a
I
pity.
just know they're cute as fuck.
Who was the roided guy you fought that was 300 pounds?
Shane Carwin.
You fought Shane Carwin?
Yeah, but he had one arm and I had two arms, but I was playing and he wasn't. So I started playing around with it. At one point I had his good arm caught and I went, look at that. I could punch you as much as I wanted to right now, but obviously we're playing. And then he punched me in the back of the head and made my face go all numb and tingly. What? And I looked back at him. I was like, what are you fucking doing, dude? And his face was bright red and he just threw like haymakers until he knocked me out.
Oh, shit.
Are you guys in talking terms now?
Now, well, he told me about a couple of years ago that
Let's see it live.
his trainer told him before he came out that Jason just got you here to knock you out and be famous on YouTube. So he's come to make you look stupid. And Shane got convinced that that's what I was trying to do. So he got serious.
Oh my God.
See, I'm not even hitting him hard.
This is what white people look like before they were evolved.
This is us when we first got really cold. We are pissed.
Dude, Shane
So where is it?
Huge.
Shane's huge.
Yeah, my corner was scared for
Okay.
me. Everybody was worried. Because he's actually really good as well, on top of
Yeah,
being...
didn't he famously go back?
Oh,
shit.
Oh my
That's the first
Time
time. But
traveling.
look at him. He stood over me like he wasn't happy. He looked angry about it. And I was like, fuck, this is not what I thought we were going to just...
Yeah.
Well, I was going to get hurt, but not... You weren't going to be serious.
That looks like a big crowd, dude. How many people are there?
Like 3,000?
Killing the game.
Yeah, I sold out the joint for like 10 years.
Whoa, bragger. What the fuck?
Got a
Killing the game. That's information we didn't need to know.
good point.
No, I love you, dude. Congrats. See, that's another aspect of your life. You're doing so many fucking shit in your life.
Yeah.
You've traveled the world. I could say that about myself.
I know.
We should be fucking in pure joy.
He knows everybody. He's like from this era of like the legends of comedy where he was like in there. He knows all the shit that we wish we knew.
What do you want to know, baby?
Oh, Richard Pryor stuff?
Yeah? Big dick. What else, bro?
You saw his I never saw such a weird thing to say.
That's what
I didn't know that's
knows
what happens in
everything.
comedy. You end up showing each other your wieners.
No, I carried him once. You know, he got sick later in his life. And when I was a kid, before I got Mad TV, me and my friend Freddie had to carry him a couple times on stage. That's the amount of interaction I had with him.
Did,
you know,
did he
That's
know
pretty.
you?
That's huge though.
Pretty cool.
That's huge.
Yeah. I remember being in the back door. I say this sometimes, but and George Carlin would come in and he would always go to me, Mr. Lee, and he would just walk by. He wouldn't talk, but he always knew my. I'm about to cry. I don't want to cry, but like, he always knew my name. That was
that's sick.
that was fucking dope. As a kid,
That's awesome.
you're going, what the fuck? That's fucking dope.
He
Dude.
referred to you as Mr.
Yeah, Mr. Yeah, because the first time he ever did it, he goes, "Hi, I'm George. What's your name?" I got Bobby Lee, and then every year he would just always remember. You know what I mean? That's called class, buddy.
Yeah.
That's,
Yeah, I feel like you have a little bit of that.
I'm really bad with names.
yeah, he wouldn't say Mr. Lee.
I would say, hey, my good friend.
Yeah. Let me.
Hey, man.
yeah.
Don't stop with the jokes,
Liar.
buddy.
What are some of the things that you would say? Either you know how they have chief.
Yeah.
yeah.
You know what I say? I go, "What's up, Captain?" Is that a good one? Is that insulting?
Yeah. No,
Whatever you.
I cheat. I say mate, and because you all think that's all we say.
Oh, right.
I get away with it. Oh, mate, how's it going? Good,
Hello,
mate. Yourself? Yeah.
Yeah, that works. Guy is the worst. What's up, guy?
I don't like being called Bud.
Yeah, that's clearly you don't know that guy's name.
Yeah.
I stopped saying good to meet you because of so many repeat meetings.
Oh.
So now it's good to see you.
Yeah.
Oh, what's up? Good to see you.
Oh, that's interesting.
Because good to see you can work either way.
Either way, that's smart. But the pal is what I hate.
Pal, yeah.
Pal's not.
I don't like the way you say it.
I would say it to the president.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I feel like you
Nice to meet you, Mr. Pal. Right? I put the Mr. in front
Pal
of
in
it.
chief.
Yeah, Pal in Chief. That's good. When you need stuff to go out to your customers, ShipStation. You guys, ShipStation is what we use here to move our merch onto to the great people of the planet Earth. And we don't use junk services. We use things that work here at TigerBelly. The holidays are the most wonderful time of the year. Don't you agree? If you're running an online store, you know they can also be the craziest time of the year. You've got inventory to manage, man, orders to fill, and a growing list of stressed out customers checking in twice a day, wondering whether those last-minute gifts will arrive in time. With ShipStation, the hassle of shipping out holiday orders melts away, leaving you with happier customers and more freedom to run your business or enjoy some much-needed time off.
Wow.
And with more people shopping online every year, the added holiday stress doesn't help. Easily import orders from every sales channel, whether that's Amazon, eBay, Etsy, or your own website, and automate just about any shipping task, all from one easy-to-use dashboard.
Make this holiday season a little brighter with ShipStation. Use our offer code BELLY to get a 60-day free trial. Just enough time to handle the holiday rush. Just go to ShipStation.com, click on the microphone at the top, and enter code BELLY. ShipStation. Make ship happen.
If you want to start a business, go to Zen
Business.
If you want to go to business, go to Zen
Business.
We've talked about the great resignation, haven't we, Bobby?
Oh, my
And how
God.
people are looking for ways to work that give them more control over their lives.
Yeah, if I'm starting a business, Zen Business is the way to go.
Building a business is a path to building the life that you want. And you don't have to make the journey alone. Zen Business is your trusted guide, giving you essential skills and resources to help you start and grow your business while balancing your well-being. For instance, see, they have a $49 a year starter package, and you can bump up to a premium
Yeah.
or a pro,
Oh, the winners do premium, though.
you think?
Starter's great. You're going to have a great business with Starter.
Yeah, so
With
let's
Pro,
yeah.
it'll be great as well. But, man, premium.
We found a Zen Business Academy page really useful even for our own business, and there's so much education that they offer on creating and running a business.
Yeah, we actually thought we had to contact like a bunch of different people for this, but honestly, just going to the website just made everything streamlined.
Yeah. Premium.
Zen Business has a very simple pricing structure starting at $49 a year.
Wow.
So go to Zen Business.
But if you're a winner, what'd I say, Gil?
Go premium.
Yeah.
Go premium.
That's a choice
That's a choice you have to
you
make.
can make.
Zen Business has helped hundreds of thousands of people get their businesses off the ground by guiding them every step of the way, making it easier to launch a successful business. Get started today for as low as $49 at zenbusiness.com/belly. That's zenbusiness.com/belly.
You know, sorry, I have to cough. I don't have COVID.
Hey, I thought you were going to vomit.
I don't have COVID. I'm fine.
Yeah.
When you're talking about Richard Pryor, I was going to tell you my brother, he told my parents he was taking me to the movies, and then he took me to the Richard Pryor live movie.
Oh, wow.
I was pretty young, and I was very
Wow.
excited.
That must have been mind-blowing.
It was. I mean, I didn't understand half of it. But
Yeah.
It was very cool.
Yeah. But Tony, you've been around now. 'Cause I met you on Mad TV, right?
Yeah.
I have a photo of you and me. I don't remember what I was playing.
We did an Anna Nicole Smith thing.
Oh, yeah. So I played that designer. What's his Bobby
Oh yeah.
Flav? What?
Who?
Flay, the chef?
No,
Oh, yes, I remember the
remember
picture.
she had a fashion designer, little Asian.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if it was little. Is all Asians little? No, they're grown. So
Yeah.
I don't
Well,
know.
yeah.
Let's go through my
You
But you guys came to our first rehearsals for Boom Boom Huck Jam when we were you guys right in the hangar.
That's what it was. Yeah.
in Riverside.
Yeah, that's what it was.
And
yeah.
it was very cool for us because we were in the middle of rehearsing for the show that we didn't even know was gonna work. We didn't know if anyone was gonna buy tickets. We built these $1 million ramp setup and we're rehearsing in an airplane hangar with no hope of but we're not sure if it's gonna be successful. And you guys came with the whole Mad TV crew and we're like, well, maybe there's something here.
Yeah,
they want
yeah.
to drive all the way out here to shoot a comedy scene.
Oh, I remember begging to be in it.
Oh, it was super cool.
I got my hands and he's like, Tony Hawk, get me there. Because they had Jackie Chan once and they left me out of the sketch and I'll never forgive them.
Oh,
What?
Wait.
Really?
I never told you that story?
Damn.
I'm going to tell you the story,
Harsh.
Tony. Can I stand?
Yeah.
Well,
Sure,
you
it's your
did,
house.
I know, but you did a response like you backed up a little bit.
No.
Are you fine?
Yeah, sure. I'm giving you room.
Thank you. Why am I standing? I should sit.
Jackie Chan.
Yeah, oh, Jackie
Chan?
Chan.
That
So
shit was powerful.
when I first got on Mad TV, I heard that Jackie Chan was doing the show. And so I wrote Dick Blasucci, the executive producer, a letter. And I go, Dear Mr. Blasucci, I know I'm new on the show and I only play Japanese people on the show. Yeah, or something like that, right? And which I'm happy to do. Thanks for the job. But I go, my idol is Jackie Chan. I know he's going to play the show. And I don't even need to have a line. Just put me in the back. I'll be a tree. I don't give a fuck. So I forgot about it. A couple of months later, I'm watching the show, and I see Jackie Chan on the show with everyone on this cast except me.
Damn.
You didn't even know when it taped?
No.
Oh, that's...
That was a
Whoa,
time
that's
where you
a
couldn't have
diss.
two Asians on screen, though.
Oh, is that right? What
At
did
the
it
same time.
shatter or something? The fucking
Yeah.
screen?
You know how it was back then.
But that's when I pooed on his office.
But Blasucci's office?
Yeah, yeah.
That's when you pooed in his
Because
office.
of Jackie Chan?
You know what? Honestly, it's
Yeah.
deserved then. I never
Thank you.
knew why you pooed in his office.
Wait,
Did you really?
But I feel like that's well deserved.
Well, I didn't poo.
Oh my God.
So Ike Barinholtz and Nicole Parker were writing a sketch in his office.
Yeah.
And I walked in, and they go, "Hey, Bobby, here's a Tums." And Ike goes, "Stick in your butthole," just as a joke.
Yeah.
So I grabbed it, and I go, "Okay." I pull my pants down, right? I stuck the Tums in my butthole,
Yeah.
and I bent over, and these two are writing, and they're looking at my butthole, and my butthole is like foaming.
Fizzing.
You know what I mean? Like a mad dog was going, right. And when your butthole foams like that, right, and it makes that noise, your friends watching, they laugh hysterically, right?
I like how this is a shared experience
Yeah,
that we
right?
all know. Oh, yeah, totally. I know, yeah,
Right?
every time,
You
too.
get it totally-
Isn't it annoying?
Yeah, it's annoying. So it started going, right, they're laughing, and then I farted, and that's the mistake.
That was bad.
If you stick a Tums in your butthole and you fart, no. Because what happened was shit came out. So I shit and it came right and all over the floor and with the foam and everything. And then Dick Blasucci walked into the office. He sees the poo, my pants, you know what I mean, around thing.
Wait, is this post Jackie Chan?
This is after Jackie Chan, right? And but then I said, "Well, you didn't put me in the Jackie Chan." He goes, "That's no reason to shit on my floor, man."
Damn.
You know what I mean? So you learn a valuable lesson.
I think you're a trailblazer.
Thank you. Thanks.
Oh,
Another
man.
one? Another handshake?
There you
Yeah.
go, pal.
Thank you. Have you guys ever pooed on anything? You've never pooed on anything?
Yeah, I poo on stuff.
Yeah.
Let's dig
What?
into that. Let's dig into that.
I don't want to dig into it with Tony.
We don't have to. We don't have to talk about it.
Not intentionally.
Yeah, no. I don't know why I told that story.
Man, that is
Well, I was
story.
making a point. Though. I was making a point. Though.
Good
What was
story.
the point?
Jackie Chan.
Jackie
Oh,
Chan.
Jackie Chan.
That was the reason.
That was the
I
reason.
met him at a sports awards show a long time ago, and we both left. It was like they did this big, long, tedious sports awards thing, and it was just never ending. And it was a dinner too, and then they had this after party that was just chaos, and we ended up both in the hotel lobby,
You and Jackie.
me and Jackie Chan, and then he recognized me, and I was just so excited that we ordered a bottle of wine and shared a bottle of wine. It was awesome.
Yeah.
It was
That's
cool.
so dude. That's magical shit.
It was
bro.
really cool, and he had his sort of manager, partner.
White dude or
No, clearly they've grown up together.
I think we should try and broker a similar thing for you and Jackie Chan. I feel like until you meet Jackie Chan, your life will never really be in order because you're still yearning for that. And Dick Blasucci, stole that from
away.
you. So I don't know if Tony, maybe you can
no.
broker a deal.
Listen.
Jackie Chan.
Listen. This is back in the day when I didn't know anybody.
But Jackie Chan is also my idol, so get it going.
Okay, I'll get it going. Well, then just
make
say
it
that, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
I can't say I got his contact info, but we had a fun
He
time.
doesn't have his fucking number. But when you're in those situations, in your head, are you going, "What the? Like, how do you enjoy it? Do you enjoy it, or are you kind of freaking out?"
Both.
Yeah.
But you don't want to turn into the Chris Farley super fan. Like, remember when you did that? That was cool.
Yeah.
So it's hard not to do that.
Yeah.
So it's more just trying to have normal conversations. But he ended up going into this crazy story about when he got a skull fracture or something. He got some crazy, really life-threatening injury. I can't remember what. Jumping off a moving thing, missed the target. I don't know.
Fractured his skull.
Yeah, and there was a piece of his skull that was like pointing inward, so it was putting him at risk. It sounded crazy. Like it sounded definitely near death. And he's telling it like excitedly, and his friend who speaks enough English to understand what he's saying, and he's like, and then he's there and he's crying. And the guy's like, yeah, I thought you were dying.
Well,
and I'm just in
crazy.
the middle of this awkward conversation, like between him and his super homie. Like,
Wow.
well, that sounds scary.
Super homie.
That's
what they call it
fucking
now.
amazing. Yeah. This is a stupid question, but do you know your Tony Hawk, or you know how like no I'm just what I'm saying is that I'll run into people because I have some fans. I'm not as big as you, but like I have some fans, right? And they treat me in a way where it's like, oh no, I'm just, you know what I mean? I'm kind of a loser. You know what I mean? Like I have that mentality. You know what I mean? How do you live in that world?
I don't know. I think I've sort of let it go. I can't be bigger than life, and so I'm just me and just going about my day, like taking my daughter to school and going grocery shopping and trying to skate in between. And it's pretty normal when I go traveling. Yes, it's sometimes a little on the I don't know, fabulous side, so to speak. And so this is Calvin.
Hi, Calvin.
Calvin, come on in.
These are my stepsons who
Calvin.
are both in college in LA.
Thank you so much for coming.
Hi, Calvin. I'm Khalyla. Nice
Are you guys
to meet
brothers?
you.
Yes.
Yeah. Sit right here next to me, Calvin.
I punched both of them in the face the other day.
Did you? No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did.
This
Really?
is true.
You punch him back?
He did, yeah.
But he did it lightly, or?
Bare knuckle?
No, what? No.
You're an asshole, Jake.
I thought maybe you were like punishing them for something.
Well, sometimes I don't like the way they look at me, and yeah, I will punch a child. You know me. No, it was boxing. They're into MMA, and they wanted to.
Oh, I love MMA, bro. You're more into MMA?
He texted me, do you think Ellis would train with me and Calvin? And I said, I'm sure he would love to. Go for it.
Wow.
Which really meant you want to fight me, because that's really what it ended up being.
Keep it easy on your brother and don't go too hard, and then he comes after me.
Well, can I defend myself for a second? Yes, I came after you for a few seconds, but because your glove scratched my face, and then in the middle of the round you started bragging about scratching my face. And get fucking whipped for that shit.
Jason,
Don't get fucking
You're
cocky.
the fucking adult in the situation,
Yeah,
man.
and there's lessons that need to be learned in boxing. You don't stop him in the middle of a round, and you don't fucking brag about cutting someone in the middle of the round unless you're ready for a fucking war. And that's what's up.
But his mouth was bleeding. And I'm watching, I'm next to their
was
mom
funny.
at home watching this in real time as she's seeing it on social media
Oh, was she freaking out?
Yeah, I'm scared of her.
a little bit.
Yeah.
I feel bad about
Yeah,
it.
you should be scared of her.
When did Tony enter you guys' lives?
I was about 7, Miles was 12 or 13. No, I was like
11. Did you guys know who he was at the time?
we grew up.
We knew, our kids had.
Oh, they all grew up. You guys know each other. I see.
Yeah, actually, my son Keegan would be here, but you would think he has COVID because he's so sick. So you wouldn't want him in.
Oh, what happened?
He came home from college 2 days ago and has just been stuck in bed ever since and super sick. I took him to hospital. I took him to the urgent care yesterday.
Shit.
Can I ask you? I want to ask you before I forget. How did you think the Olympics went?
I thought it was good. I thought it was great exposure. I think that the format for street is not the greatest for the general spectator, the non-skating spectator. Even for skating spectators, like it's just too technical, and there's too much bailing going on.
Yeah,
and it doesn't highlight what those skaters are capable of when they can make stuff. So I feel like that was a mistake.
But can I ask you this? Like, because I watched some of those same skaters in Street League, right, be more consistent and stuff. I felt like there was a different kind of pressure, and also being outside.
Sure, there was that element.
Yeah.
But at the same time, they put so much emphasis on these trick attempts, and so those guys are just trying their absolute highest difficulty tricks that it's more likely they're going to miss.
Right.
And that doesn't translate well to a home audience. But then when they do their runs, that is a little bit more easy to digest.
Right.
But then the park event, I thought went
Was
off
well,
really well
really
because
good.
it was the kind of skating that non-skaters at home came to expect, where it's high flying and they're going fast and they're doing aerials and spins, and it's the kind of thing that they are used to seeing on X Games. So that was a
Right.
little bit more what I think that probably was a highlight for people who don't skate, especially internationally, because now there is much more interest in skateboarding in places where they didn't have parks.
Skateboarding in the Olympics was oddly emotional for me because there's a girl who is from my island in the Philippines. Her name is Marjolin.
I love her.
Vidal.
She's the
It's
best.
great.
And we've never had anybody in the Olympics
Yep.
from my island, like ever. So like I remember
But
you and I were like,
she was a highlight. Like her energy is, she was so excited to be there. I mean,
Yeah.
I think she got an Olympic tattoo like
She
the week
did,
before.
yeah.
Yeah. Where
Yeah.
it was like she was so
She's
stoked.
so
I
great.
remember feeling like my eyes welling up, like my heart was bursting with so much pride.
Yeah, I get that way when I see women in general because you look at Raisa Leal,
Yep.
right? What is she, like 2 years old? I mean,
Yeah,
I mean, she's fucking amazing,
Yeah.
right?
She's
At
12,
that age,
and now she's just cleaning up.
yeah,
I mean, she got third in the Olympics.
yeah, she got third.
Now she's winning every street leg event.
Oh my god, I just get tingles.
She's probably the #1 sports star in Brazil right now.
wow. Another more. Look at it, goose.
For real. I mean, for real. Like she's all over social media. She's getting invited to every single event. It's like all VIP stuff. It's amazing.
That's fucking amazing. I also like the way Japan is coming up. Like their females are killing it.
Figment's 1-2, right?
Yeah, Yuto is killing it. I mean, there's other ones. We talk about Jinwoo, that kid. You know what I mean? I mean, it's just skateboarding is just getting more global, more technical, just more talent. And I feel that at UFC too. It's like we always talk about like if Kamaru Usman fought somebody that fought in the original UFC,
Done.
Kamaru Usman would murder them in 10 seconds. It just evolves, right? And I just feel the same way about skateboarding. What am I being too kiss-assy?
No, you were talking about
I feel like I'm
UFC.
being too kiss-assy with Tony because he's here.
I wasn't in the Olympics. I didn't skate.
Yeah, he said all the other people. Had done
I was
it,
there.
not you.
I do. I had the privilege of being the first one on the park course. So that was pretty cool.
I saw that.
And I didn't ask permission, so I felt like a true skater in that sense.
Wait. So you started doing it, and then who's the poor fucker?
I had the most difficult time getting my skateboard in that venue. I was stalled at the security for at least 45 minutes.
Oh,
They don't know you're Tony Hawk?
It didn't matter. Well, what I didn't understand was I didn't have someone there to translate for me. So they kept looking at the board like there was a problem with it. Not because it was a skateboard, just like, what? And so I just like, no, dude, it's mine and I'm professional. And so I had to say that I was shooting a segment for an NBC show, different show, but I need my skateboard for it. And so they just kept going, no. And then finally someone figured out that they don't like the stickers on your board. You can't have sponsor stickers on your board.
Ah.
And so when I figured that out, I was like, you guys, and I just peeled them off and they go, oh yeah, go.
Oh, why? What?
Yeah. And so then when
Why?
I got in the venue, it was pretty obvious that we didn't have permission to skate because the park course hadn't been open yet. The street was first, but it's just there, open. No one's on it, and everyone's skating the street. So I just looked around and dropped in. Yeah.
And how long did you get with the course?
I got to skate for a while.
Oh, cool, man.
Well, because then someone from NBC was like, hey, Tony's on the course, film him. So then it was sort of permission by default.
Yeah, I saw that online.
I did follow a couple guys around girls too, around the street course, like getting follow cam.
Yeah.
And I got kicked out.
Yeah, I think that's what I saw too. I saw that too. Yeah. That's fucking bullshit, man. Is that fucking bullshit? Who's the fuckface that has to come up to him and tell him to leave?
It was the announcer. He was kind of anonymous, but at the same time, he said, I have just been told by the authorities.
Really?
uncomfortable.
Tony
fucking amazing.
Hawk, please get off the street course.
That's amazing.
I was like,
That's fucking amazing.
I knew I was on borrowed time anyway. I mean, I'm there literally before the whole event starts. I'm chasing people around during their practice runs.
Yeah,
They were down for it, but at the same time, it was pretty obnoxious that I was doing that.
Yeah. Does it feel weird being like one sport, you being the figure of it? I mean,
I don't. Yes and no. I mean, I'm happy to represent it.
Yeah.
Authentically, I'm happy to represent it in the best way that I can. I know that I'm an older vert skater from the 80s, so I can't speak to the experience of what it's like to be a kid skater now.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, I've seen how far it's come, and I want to promote it in the best light possible and be inclusive and to raise awareness for it. So with great power comes great responsibility. So I'm happy to do it. But at the same time, yeah, it's weird. But then I find myself in those situations and I'm like, this is pretty cool.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I'm following like Shane O'Neill and Raisa while they are practicing before they're about to compete, and I'm getting it on my phone, my camera. Like,
Wow.
that's amazing.
I represent all fat Korean comedians.
Are there a lot?
5.
Are they all happy?
You better represent them authentically.
I do. I do. So what, you guys, what's your podcast called? So we want to promote it.
Hawk versus wolf.
Hawk?
Hawk. You say it.
Hawk?
I don't make no
Hawk
sense.
versus
Oh, mate. Fucking mum's a dingo. No one gets it. I'd say it, but you ate my baby.
Hawk versus wolf?
versus
Wait, we have a
wolf.
skateboard?
Yes.
That's amazing.
I know that. Yeah.
What happened?
That. Our
And-
YouTube channel. That is our YouTube channel right there.
Oh.
So you can see them on
Spotify,
Spotify, YouTube, all the
Apple.
fucking shit.
All the platforms.
At the end of our podcast, we do a thing called Unhelpful Advice.
Wait, I want to ask Jason
Oh, yeah, go
one
ahead.
more thing. Can you train me legitimately to fight him?
Please, charity event.
I think he has me on the wrestling for sure. He's 50.
Do you
I'm
want to?
an ex-athlete. I was an ex-Division 1 swimmer.
Yeah.
So I have the tenacity and I have the
I've heard
discipline.
the show. I know you.
Okay.
And I know him. And
I've
I'm not
also-
doing it unless he really wants me to do it. And I'm going to tell you by those eyes,
And could I just-
no, thank you. I would love to, but I can't.
And that's loyalty that bought you my love.
Now you're fucked, Gillis.
Let me tell you something.
You're
Shane,
definitely locked out.
if you ever even lock eyes with me, I'm going to bash you over the head with a fucking bat. Fuck face. You don't fuck with my friend. You think you're funny? This is pure comedy right here, dog.
Pure comedy.
Pure comedy from the Australia. From the Australia land.
If you want to beat up another girl, I can arrange that at my comedy boxing events.
I have no desire at all to
Just-
beat
you just
up
wanna
anyone
beat up
but
your
him.
Bobby.
But, well,
What is that? I mean, now I definitely don't want to teach you. That's such bullshit. You want to
Well,
beat him?
here's the thing. He is he's a non-affectionate man. But his only
He won't give you the hug, so
currency
now you
of-
want to bash him
Right,
for it?
here's why. His only currency of affection is if he comes in and wrestles me. And I've put him in some successful...
True.
I've choked him out
Oh, he
before.
wins the wrestling, you're saying.
I've choked him out successfully before.
But who
he
wins the
never-
most?
I win the most.
No.
So, I want... This isn't even like... We're
I know
not
what the fuck you're doing. I'll fight you right now.
Whoa.
really sure.
It would not fight right now.
Okay, let's not fight
Not
right
right
now.
now. Listen,
shake hands.
she wants to do it. You train her.
Yeah.
Right? We'll set a date. Right?
You can't get fit, though.
No, we'll get
You gotta
Bisbee.
stay like this.
We'll get Bisbee to train you.
Oh, I'm going to get Bisbee to train me. You have
Not
this
going
guy.
to show up.
I'm going to go.
He's going to
full-
go to Bisbing one time and never come back again.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Oh,
I believe
really?
that. I
Yes,
believe that.
really.
You're right. In fact, I'm never going to see him in the first time.
Probably a good idea.
Yeah,
He's
I mean, I have
gonna
his number. I will never call him. My
Yeah,
point
I
is
would
that
rather
won't-
lose to her than get trained by Bisbee. He's going to fucking drill you.
Yeah. That's true, right?
Yeah.
All right. I won't train.
Yeah.
I'll fight you. So your podcast, do you guys have guests and stuff or what?
No, we
Sometimes.
just fight each other. I'm like
right.
undefeated right now. I'm doing really well.
I feel like
Yes.
you got a glimpse of how our podcast goes. Just listen, we will be talking about stuff in our daily lives, and then a story will come up like Jackie Chan organically, and we've had between us a lot of crazy experiences through our careers and our lives, and so we tell a lot of stories. But then we do have guests. We recently had Christian Osoy.
Oh.
We had Jack Black,
Ooh.
What?
Lizzie Armanto.
Ooh.
Huh?
We got to get you.
Fem-
Yeah. He won't do it.
Are you fucking bro?
Would you do it?
Bro.
Oh, he's
He's
getting
gotta
up
stand
again.
up
He's
again.
he's gonna ollie. He's gonna ollie.
Talking to the
Don't
mic,
get up.
Bobby.
What?
Talking to the mic.
I'm sorry, my bad. I won't get up again. I'm so sorry. Why am I apologizing to you?
Yeah, what?
You just got here, man. I want to say that, you know, I'm a blessed guy, and I get the opportunity to interview people on my show, our show. I mean, you know what I mean? That I'm fans of, right? I've had the privilege of, you know, interviewing really cool people, and but this is one of the coolest, and I think you're a cool guy, and I'm there. I the way, you know, this is the honest truth, and I don't mean to kiss your ass, but this felt like two New York comics coming on our podcast.
Oh,
That's what it felt like. The flow, you guys laughing, in sync, knowing when to talk, this and that.
Professional.
Professional.
Yeah, no, I get
I
it a lot.
know that our fans are going to listen to your show.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
I want to tell you, if you are like literally come on our show physically,
Yeah.
we do it at my ramp.
And yeah, here it comes.
Do it at my ramp in San Diego. I know it seems like a world
All the
away
way.
when you're up here, but I drove up here today for this. But I just think when you live in San Diego, people from LA are like, "Oh, it's San Diego. Oh, like my cousin lives there."
Yeah.
Something like that. I'm like, I came here for lunch. What are you talking about? It's not that far.
I went to Palomar College.
All right. Yeah,
Okay.
and Poway. And Poway is deep. I live in Encinitas.
I know where it is.
We've got pads.
So
Get all
what
the
I'm saying
pads.
is get to our studio and we'll teach you how to ollie.
You should both come and bring gloves
We
and
will
mouth
teach you how to
guards.
ollie.
And you guys can fight and skate
Okay.
in one day.
Okay.
And we'll skate for you.
How much
we'll
fun is
We'll
that?
skate my ramp.
Yeah, and
Which
you
you have
will
been
love
on.
me
You've
skating,
been on my
Bobby.
ramp.
You will love
I
me
have.
skateboarding.
You were on my ramp before he was.
You don't know. You don't know what
Fuck
I have.
you, man.
No,
I did
what?
the ramp
Wait,
before
did
you,
hear that?
fuckface.
I just realized he was on the Huckchan ramp before you were.
Way before the Hutchie ram, man.
Fuck
you,
me.
man. Fuck you.
Because you went there.
Yeah.
That is harsh.
You know what? It is, right?
Like what happened?
When you-
Surely,
you know what?
needed
When you
something.
have you skated with him yet?
Yes.
Bullshit artist.
Fuck you. And
you
let
don't
me say
even
something.
You
When
can't
you go
even
to bed-
ollie.
When you go to bed at night, I want you to think of two initials.
I can do 360 ollies.
FT. You
I can
know what
ollie
that means.
over you.
What?
I can ollie over you.
You could all
And
be over
guess
me.
what? That's not
fucktard.
that high.
All right.
I feel like you triggered me. Sorry.
I don't know what we're doing.
I like that.
Why are we doing
How
this?
much do you want to
I'm
train
sorry.
me now?
I'm sorry I brought
I
that
know,
up.
right? No.
That got out of hand, man.
I don't want to. But I will.
Listen, I think you're a lovely, tender soul. And I'm sorry for getting you all crazy.
Sorry for
all
talking
right?
too much.
Wait, but are you coming down?
Yes, 100%. Oh, dude, fuck, bro. Are you out of your fucking mind?
Wait, aren't you there in like a week?
Why?
I thought Santino and you and the whole gang were doing something in San
Are we?
Diego.
He's great too.
You
Yeah,
guys-
but we're not. They don't know. They have certain times when they do it. I'll schedule it. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna grab their.
No, we
information.
just do it. We're very
Whenever you're ready.
spontaneous.
Yeah. Well, here's what I'm gonna do.
Are you
luck,
trying to
Duncan.
weasel out?
If you don't mind, is there any way to get either one of your information, right?
Yep.
And then we're gonna via text each other. We'll arrange a time like normal people do, and I will get in my motor vehicle. And I'll fucking drive down.
What about
there.
this? If you agree,
Fucking guy, man.
I
This fucking guy.
is if you don't, because he has a way bigger social media, he'll post, "Man, too bad Bobby didn't come down. Turns out he was
Oh
full of
my
shit."
Oh my
God.
god! It's like it's
I like how
you're
you just
threat- you
sold
know
out
what?
my social
right.
Threatening.
You know what, dude?
All right,
Because
I'll
you
use
said
mine.
that-
I got
because you
2,000.
fucking said that. I'm not coming
200,000.
down at all now.
No.
Do the unhelpful. We do a little segment.
What? That's the transition.
We do a little. I'm kidding. Fucking. Are you kidding me, dude?
Yeah.
I would fucking do it in a heartbeat.
All right, I'll see you soon.
Bring yeah.
Great.
Well, I mean, we want to have you on the show, but bring Santino because he's a skate fan.
No,
That fucked up. You
he's
fucked
not.
that up.
He really isn't though.
Tony likes you more. Just know that.
Ooh.
No,
Maybe
I'm just saying if you
Santino
guys
another
are all
day.
there together.
Do you know Santino?
I did a show.
You did.
Yeah.
Whiskey Ginger.
Yes.
When?
Like 3 years ago.
Ooh. 3 years before mine. I want to say to you, Tony, too, and I bet you money that Santino isn't even remotely as big of a fan as I am.
Can you
I
do
could
an
rattle
Ollie?
off.
All right, don't invite him. I
No,
just,
fuck you. I could rattle
was just
off.
trying to bring-
Fuck you. I could rattle off so much shit right now, information.
Yeah.
Right?
But can he do it?
I was trying to make it easy because you were all going to be there. That was my
No.
point. I'm not.
I am gonna
no
come down.
favoritism here.
I want to come down and experience it on my lonesome.
Favorite nations.
Okay? All right, boys? At
Know what you
the end
say?
of-
Yeah.
Favorite nations. No,
Favorite
there's no
nation.
favorites. Right?
At the end of our podcast, we do a thing called Unhelpful Advice. People email us problems, and we try to answer it or not. If you guys want to get involved, you can, kids. Okay? I like you guys, man. You have good energies.
Unhelpful Advice with Tony Hawk and Jason Ellis.
Hi, guys. I'm 18 years old and I'm from Indianapolis. I've been doing stand-up for about a year now, and I've gotten relatively successful in my hometown. I spent every day since I graduated high school working construction to be able to afford to move to LA. Now I'm here. My 3 closest friends drove to LA with me and flew back 3 days ago. I am now alone in my studio apartment. No family, no friends, nobody. I'm extremely homesick. I spent the last year dreaming about this, but now I'm here. It takes me all the power not to cry. I can't stop thinking about family and friends and how much I miss them. I feel a calling to stand up, but it's extremely hard to get my motivation where it needs to be when I feel weighted vast of sadness on my chest. How do you guys get over homesickness? And at some point, when you guys moved away from your hometown, how did you feel?
Pussy.
Unhelpful advice?
Sorry.
It's unhelpful.
It's unhelpful
for a
advice.
reason.
Pussy.
Well, I didn't
No, I'm kidding.
move away from my hometown, but I gotta just get out there and start living.
Everybody
start
successful
doing
has
stuff.
to have a sad story. That's how you got there. Your trials and tribulations, and you got fired, and you didn't get it, and it didn't happen, and they shut it down your face, and you almost had it, and then I kept trying, and then look at me, I'm a fucking star, whatever that is.
Yeah, there's a little bit of pain in everything that you do, like when it comes to stuff like this. And he's just going through the pain part of it,
Yep.
which is the struggling, which is so fucking hard.
Yep.
You struggling at home is hard as well. It's struggling anywhere, right?
Crying's
like,
good for you. Go ahead, cry.
But you got to give it I think it's more that you're here. You got to give it a shot.
Yeah.
Don't just wallow in
Oh, yeah.
sad that I wish I go home and then go home and you never even tried. You got to try.
You should be hitting up 5 mics a day.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Every day, just
hustle,
grind it out.
hustle.
Yeah. You have to hustle. And I tell young comics all the time, I go, you're not going to believe it because everyone told me I was never going to do anything. It just happens. If you commit to it, you grow, just become the funniest person you can become, and it'll happen.
This guy
I know. Look at
moved to L.A.
What
No,
did I
moved
do?
to California
Oh,
when
yeah.
you were 16, 17?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, the day I was legally allowed to go.
With how much money in your pocket?
$50.
how would you
From Australia.
what'd you do?
I slept in a kid's playground for a couple of days, and then I went to a contest where after the contest I was walking down the street and a bunch of dudes in a van. One of them was a pro skateboarder. Like, hey man, where are you going? I was like, nowhere. And they're like, you want to come hang out with us? And one of them was a pro skateboarder. I ended up living at his house for like 5 months.
Wow.
Until my athlete visa ran out, and then went back to Australia, and then came back 3 times because back then you could have an athlete visa and just stay, and you had to have proof of $1,000 a month. And my dad gave me a credit card to snap through customs, so I'd go through customs and say, "Here's my money," and then my father promised me to snap the credit card because he knew that I'm not allowed to have a credit card. It was a good idea.
Yeah.
One of the things I took from him. But and then I think 3 years later, then I got a paycheck, like $600 a month from Element, and the rest is history.
Wow.
Yeah.
You took a big risk.
Well, no, because I was an uneducated moron. I was going to definitely be nothing. So it was be nothing or be a pro.
Yeah, but I mean,
skateboarder.
talk about homesick.
Yeah.
That's what I was going to say with the homesick. I remember those days. I remember the 5 month mark, and this is before smartphones. I hadn't seen anybody. I hadn't heard anybody's voice, and I didn't give a fuck. I only cared about skateboarding.
Yeah, that's what you have to
have to have.
obsessed with one
Obsessed.
thing.
Yeah.
I'm obsessed with one thing.
Yeah.
And it's the only thing I've thought about pretty much in the last 30 years of my life is that one thing. And it's like, I think it's true if you immerse yourself in that one thing. Also, it's like, you have to be good at what you do, right?
Yeah, but you can get good from
get
the
good by doing
passion
it.
of wanting
You're right.
to be good.
Well, some people can't.
Really?
So was that the tough break?
Well, no, I
But
don't
that
wanna-
was the unhelpful advice. I get it. I get it. I see what you did there.
I know it sounds negative, but what I'm saying is that you have to try, right? What we're saying, right? But eventually you have to have an ear and go, yeah, I don't have it,
Okay.
right? And then leave.
Okay, now you might be right. Like there might have been skateboarders back in the day, Tony, that were
that's the
that were
unhelpful
with you
advice.
skating, and
Yeah.
after 15 years, you were Tony Hawk, and they were still, like scratching up some grinds in the bowl, and you're like, wow, he doesn't have it. Did that happen?
Sure, but I think that they realized it at some point, maybe sometimes too late, and went into something else, but we're still in the industry. I mean,
Okay.
a lot of people.
This is interesting. So Tony, because there's a lot of comics, right, that I know that should never have done it in the first place, and they've spent 10, 15 years doing it.
So they open a skate shop?
No, no. But what I'm saying is that there comes to a point where do you tell the comics and go, listen, you don't have it. You should just do something else, or do you just let them ride this out for 50 years?
Does it bring them joy?
Yeah, I mean, if they're enjoying it, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, it's not your place.
That's true.
I mean, if you're that bad,
I learn
they don't
something
have you
new every
come
day.
back, right?
You're right.
Yeah.
What?
If you're really bad, you don't get a regular gig, right?
That's true.
And just because they're still doing it doesn't mean they don't have some form of like self-assessment, but are choosing to do it anyway because it brings them joy. They're like, all right, I'll never get there.
Because
But
that's how I skateboard now. Like, I'm nowhere near as good as I used to be. I gave it up to spend 15 years in LA trying to be a radio host. And now when I skateboard, it's not what it used to be. It's way harder work. It's way more dangerous, but it's more fun to me now than it was when I was good because I don't answer to anybody. If you don't get a photo of it, I don't think I need to see it. I don't care.
Yeah.
Just doing it, you know?
That's the thing. Just do it. Okay? Tell him that.
Do it.
Or he's hearing it?
Sure.
Oh, you don't email
You want me to email back all
you don't
that?
email him back? Yeah. Oh, yeah, he hears me.
Did you get that?
Hey, dude,
Yeah.
check it out. Dude, just do it. You're in the hard time. It'll get better.
Yep.
Okay.
Yes.
That's good.
That's nice.
Listen, I was so nervous today when you guys were coming up, but I 5 minutes in, my nervousness went
and
away.
I'm so sorry for being late. My dog has hives.
Yeah.
And he's vomiting, so
Yeah, we had a problem.
You all right?
he's on his way to the vet right now.
He's in the
And
freezer.
released
He died.
Ah, shit. Wait, no, that was a good duck.
We're gonna eat him later. But I'm kidding. It's just a joke, guys. We don't do that. We love animals. We love animals in this house, and we're very, very pro.
You keep looking at
I like there's a something about his face I like. You know what I mean? There's a really good cool face, man. All right, let's
face,
move on.
dude.
No, he kind of looks like a president. Like when you get older, you could be a
Yeah.
president.
All right.
Well, all right, fine.
Yes.
You could be other things as well. Let's move on. All right, I was trying to give you a compliment. So Tony and Jason, I remember.
Guy.
Jason,
Dave,
Guy.
Tony and Guy.
Tony and Mate.
Pal. Tony and Pal.
I thought we were doing. I thought I might have even made like an impression at one point. Get the fuck out of here.
Tony and Guy.
I knew I shouldn't have come. Just interview him. Yeah, I didn't do the 900. I never will.
I can fix it.
You're shameful.
It's all right. It's all right.
can fix it.
Definitely going to train you though, for sure.
Look at me right now.
No, I can't. It's disgusting.
Watch what I do, right? Watch what I do, right? I have brain farts, right? And
Oh,
That's a
doesn't
deep
make it
Korean
good.
vow.
It makes it bad. Don't touch my foot. Stop touching my toe. That shit is weird. It's weird. I'm not sure what's happening right now. You know I'm half a gay guy.
Forgive him.
I forgive you. Yeah.
If not, he'll cut his ponytail off and Harry carry.
He has great hair.
God
He does.
Yeah. Is that real?
Thank you, Jason.
Wow. Thanks,
Okay.
Bobby. Yeah. Fucking
Oh,
asshole, I think your name is, isn't it?
I loved that today.
Hair's
Yeah.
Didn't you love it? I loved it today.
They have really good hair.
Thank you so much for driving up.
Yeah.
I swear to God, I am gonna. If I get invited, I'll do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna learn to ollie. Maybe kickflip one day. You know how to kickflip?
These guys are good. These guys are good skaters.
Oh, you guys good?
Yeah.
Wow.
Why don't you try it after this?
Can you those vert ramps that he does? Can you drop in?
Yep.
Man, it's so hard.
You could do it.
I can't drop in one of those. Are you out of your fucking mind, dude?
Yes.
A pool, I would break my head.
But I'd have a helmet on it and it will be fine.
Could I have knee pads and elbow?
All the fucking gear. I would
need
give
all
you
the
all
pads.
the
Yeah,
gear.
we got you.
Yeah. Okay.
We could get him a foam pad in case it doesn't work out, so he hits the foam pad on the way down. It's bullshit. You'll make it anyway. You don't need that shit. You roll away so easy. Fucking slow-mo, son. Just going, fuck the world.
Slow-mo, son.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, man.
Or that again.
Yeah. Hey, bro. Shaka, bro. Shaka to you, bro. Tony. JJ.
Yes, that's better. Thank you. My old friend.
My old friend JJ. My old friend JJ. We served 2 wars together. It's really good to see you. Give them a round of applause, guys. That was amazing.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.